Yeah. When yeah, that part I really didn't care for. Uh, yeah. That's pretty much it. Besides, like all the jokes where shit should have been left at a serious note. Other than that, I was just like, yeah, all right, this is a pretty decent movie. I was having a talk with one of my friends, and he had seen it like the same night that I had seen it. Then he went to go see it again this past Saturday with his parents, and he had an understanding, the same understanding that I had, that this was indeed a children's movie, and also this was basically the changing of the guards, because everyone who's a fan of Star Wars was a fan at the time that they were a fan. And more times than not, you were a child when you found this movie. I was a child when I found this movie. I remember my twin cousins, Chris and Charles, and I watched Empire Strikes Back on an old VHS tape way back in the day. I actually remember when we left my dad when I was 9 years old, and my dad asked me, he's like, "Do you want to stay here with me?" I knew I wasn't gonna stay. I knew I had no choice in that matter. And I'm like, "Look, man, I'm gonna be close to my cousins Chris and Charles, and I can watch Empire Strikes Back." I literally said that. I remember 9 years old. I said that shit. I'm like, "Dude, I can watch Empire Strikes Back." Now the thing is, I liked that movie as a kid. I read a big maxi comic book of that as a kid. Loved it. I watched Empire Strikes Back the other day, and I'm sorry, that movie does not stand the test of time. The shit that you liked as a kid won't always translate to the shit that you'll like as an adult. Mainly because that shit was made for kids. And if you grew up properly, you probably won't enjoy it. There's no fault to the person who made it. You're just not the target audience. That's all it is. Here's another example. And I'm getting into what's going on the internet and why some people hate this fucking movie. Which, whatever. If they do, they do. But at the same time, you're still fucking wrong about hating this movie. Because no one can give a logical reason why. I enjoyed this movie because I enjoyed it. I liked it. This movie has something in it that I like. I like this movie. That's why I'm giving this movie a very positive review. I think you should go see it as well. Take your kids to go see this movie because they belong there. They need heroes too. And I'll get to that in a second. Now, last week, very recently, Amazon Prime Video became available on Apple TV. I have Apple TV. I have Amazon Prime Video. And Amazon Prime Video has Batman the Animated Series on it for free. You can watch it. I was watching Batman the Animated Series for a couple days last week. That shit does not stand the test of time. I'm sorry. People going, "Oh man, that's the greatest animated series ever." Watch it again. Watch it again. There are points in this movie where people are talking and no one's mouth is moving. There are points where the fucking animation is shitty as hell. But you know what? As a kid, we loved it because we got to see Batman every fucking day after school. But as an adult, you can see its flaws. You can see the things that aren't really there for you. I am a grown-ass man. I cannot spend my life complaining about shit that wasn't designed for me. So let's get to the end. Now, people online, and when I say people, I mean a very specific group of people. White dudes are fucking pissed at this movie. Grown-ass white adults are pissed the fuck off at this movie. Why? No good reason. Because this movie didn't do exactly what they thought it should have did in their heads. Or whatever. For them, grow the fuck up. Again, this Star Wars has and always will be a fucking movie for kids. No, it's not, Aaron. Really? So why did a movie made in 1978 for adults have so many fucking toys from it? This movie was made to sell toys. I'm sorry. This movie was and it's okay to enjoy it. It's great to enjoy it. It's even okay to dislike it. However, to dislike something because it didn't do what you thought it would do and you had nothing to do with it, shut the fuck up. Like, this movie was fine. And for all of y'all who are out here shitting on this movie, here's what you can do to fix it. You can go to film school. Learn how to make movies. Learn how to write. Learn how to direct. Learn how to edit. Learn how to do all that stuff. Become a director. Get a budget. Get selected to direct a film. Get a budget. Select stars to be in this fucking film. Shoot it, edit it, however you want. And when someone criticizes it, shut the fuck up and take it. Now, there is a reason why there's a very specific group of people shitting on this movie. A lot of them, again, a lot of them are white dudes. I'm not saying all of them are, because I know some personally who aren't. But some of them self-identify this way. That's fine. Here's the reason why a lot of people are shitting on this movie. As a whole, white people, white men in particular, don't have heroes. When I say heroes, I mean real life heroes. Like, you can't name an actual white person that has lived. You can't name many of them. That is actual white person that has lived that is seen as a hero in white society. Most of white men heroes are fictional characters. Luke Skywalker being one of them. Han Solo being another. When you kill these characters off and you hand the torch to someone else, maybe say a woman or a person of color, they get mad. You know why? When you live in a world, when you live in a society where you're told that everything is yours, you get pissed the fuck off when you're told that you gotta share, or when you're shown that what you've been told has actually been horrendously false. Let me say that again. When you're told, when you're raised to see that everything is yours and everything is supposed to be the way that you want it to be, and you're shown that that is false, you flip the fuck out. And that's what's happening. Got Game of Thrones playing now if y'all hear that in the background. But, like, yeah, they flip the fuck out. And this is why this is where this outrage is coming from. You know? Oh, Snoke didn't get so much backstory. Maybe they got different plans for Snoke. Oh, Rey is a Mary Sue. So fuck what? Who cares? If it gives something for my niece to look up to, if it gives someone for any little girl to look up to, I'm fine with that. Oh, they're too much diversity is just pushing out people. Really? Finn's presence is bothering you that much in this fantasy fucking movie? This is ruining your life? Kelly Marie Tran, who played Rose Tico, who is absolutely phenomenal in this movie. She was great. Back to the things that I like. Rose goddamn Tico. Loved it. Loved it. She didn't even need an arc. She was already who she was supposed to be. And that was great. I loved that movie. Loved her part in that movie. She was one of my favorite parts in that fucking movie. Did we need to see Antonio Banderas at a casino? That's debatable. You know? Their mission failed? Yeah, but they adapted and still found a way. You know? I honestly never knew what Benicio del Toro actually looked like in real life, and I'm proud to say that it took a Star Wars movie to show me that. I enjoyed this movie. Some other people should have too. But if you did it, that's fine. But don't blame anybody else for something that you didn't like. Because you have your own likes and dislikes. Star Wars belongs to everybody. This shit was the changing of the fucking guards. And trust me, this next movie, if this one pissed you off that much, this next one is gonna fucking sour your grapes real bad. This movie was fine the way it was. I enjoyed it. Now, when my homeboy saw this shit on Saturday, he was around a bunch of kids and their families, and the parts that he liked, and the parts he didn't, he looked around and he saw the kids eating his shit up. Why? Because this movie was made for kids. This movie was made for the future. And it's not passing the torch just in the movie. No, it's passing the torch from the fans. Hey, this is something that we liked. Here it is, made for you now. Same thing happened with the prequel series that people shat on. You know? I didn't watch Phantom Menace. I still have not seen the Phantom Menace. Why? Because I know that movie wasn't for me. I had... Every trailer I saw, I had no interest in seeing it. So I was like, you know what, this probably ain't for me. So I didn't go see it. More power to the people who have, you know. I haven't seen it. The only one of the prequels that I actually saw was the third one. Revenge of the Sith. You know? But I'm like, these movies are fine just the way they are. And you guys need to fucking chill the fuck out on the fucking nerd rage. Because a lot of the people who are like angry at this movie for whatever reason, if you can be angry at a movie, a lot of people angry at this movie are the same people who get angry if a chick puts them in the friend zone. Who get mad when they can't find a date somewhere. You can't find joy in your life somewhere, anywhere, and all you have is something negative to say about something that you had absolutely nothing to do with. Who's to blame when you die alone? Anyway, this movie was good. I enjoyed it. If you have children in your life, please make them your kids. Don't make it creepy. You know, go check out this movie. You know, it was good. It was a good addition to the Star Wars. It was a good send-off for Carrie Fisher toward the end. Also, Luke Skywalker dies at this. So, he dies of natural causes, too. He makes peace, and he becomes one with the fucking Force. Yoda even pops up in this movie, and I love that part, too. When Yoda showed up, oh, man. That was some good shit. So, check out the movie. I'll see y'all at the movies. I'll probably be here in a couple days for Aaron Explains the Universe. If not, expect my show on my birthday like I always do. My birthday is Sunday, December 31st. So we will see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for listening to the show. Hit that subscribe button. And once again, I will see you at the movies.